So this is literally probably the 10th video that I've done tonight, if not even over that. I wish I could stop making videos, but this is literally why my YouTube is filled with almost over, actually not almost, it is literally filled with over 1,000 videos because I can literally just talk for 5 freaking hours straight, if not more. Literally. It's like saying if I didn't have to cut these videos up in, because the settings are like that, and I haven't edited the settings yet, and I'm actually thankful that I haven't because, if I didn't edit these, if I didn't, if the settings were unlimited amounts of videos, and I mean unlimited in terms of the time frame, you would probably see me literally ranting for a whole hour. And so on, and one consistent video rather than 10 minute here, 10 minute there, and my YouTube 15 minute, and so on. But let's get more into it, shall we? I want people to understand continuously even more of like I say, getting back into the last video, your boy the man NJ to the city. Getting back more into that last video, I want people to understand I'm not trying to you know completely just downgrade that 1% of people who might not like me and just say that, oh, they're nobodies. Even on a down to earth level, you would say that, but I'm going to try to be nice here, and say they're not nobodies. They're just immature people who, God forbid, haven't been loved like they should have been loved, and that's no fault of your own, and so on. I'm going to say that 1% of people who are just people, who, like I said, who haven't developed or haven't fully developed maturity like they should have. And God willing, again, it's no fault of your own. I'm going to try to be nice there and just say it's because of stuff like that, maturity and, and so on, rather than just saying you're a nobody. On a down-to-earth level, that's what people are going to frame you with every day, but I'd rather just be calm with it and say you're just someone that lacks maturity, someone that lacks love, or hasn't been loved a lot, and so on and so on. I don't want you to live life without a sense I want to say a sense of love. Let alone, I don't want you to live life with a sense of bitterness and hatred and resentment towards people, let alone people who don't think like you. People who actually, because I'm just being real, when you tack up all this stuff that makes up the soullessness of people, you don't need to add to the soullessness. You need to remove some of the soullessness so they can be filled with some heart and wholesomeness. And that's what I mean when I say on the surface, you're probably going to say that 1%er is complete, full of nobodies, and so on. But to be kind with it and to be gentle with them, let's be real, and let's try to uplift you rather than, just go ahead and put you even more, I hate to say in your place, but even more down where, where your activity already is. God's my witness. And it pretty much goes into another correlation. Let us not give them reasons to take pride in their wrongdoing. Let us not give them more reasons to take pride in their sin. Let us do what we can to uplift and encourage them so their negative trolling can be a thing in the past and they can be more at one with the Lord Jesus in due time. Because I'm telling you, living like the world because you haven't been loved much and, and living to just, downgrade other people is not something that you really want to be a part of. It definitely will eat away at your soul one way or another, and you don't really want to be a part of that. And so on. But again, I appreciate I appreciate everybody from the 1%ers who might not like me for whatever reason that is, from everyone who, gratifies me, shows me a tremendous amount of love, honor, and respect every time they're around me. I got people, fam, that literally, they see me every day, and every time they see me, it's NJ. Every time they see me, it's literally as if they hadn't seen me in 10 years. Every single time they see me, and they see me every single day. And I'm thinking to myself like, wow. If that's not love, I don't know what is. If that's not, the perk of being famous, I don't know what is. If that's not a perk of God's grace, God's love, God's gratitude, everything having to do with God and grit and what I have worked for, what I have earned and I deserve, then, well, again, what is? And so on. So I, again, extremely appreciative of that. And like I said before, for all you class of 22 kids and beyond. I mean it when I say I'm really not too far from you in graduating classes, and I'm extremely thankful that you've come to Nease High School, you've built your legacy, and you're on to the next step. But again, please, like my shirt says, come back to give back anytime, whether every week or occasionally. I don't care, whichever one works best for you and your schedule, you and your future family, which you'll be raising, and so on. Do you? God loves you. We're family, always and forever. Just never forget about where you came from, and so on. And especially if you can't afford to come back, like physically to give back, always feel free to give donations to whomever, and whether it's directly to a teacher that you might see around the city, or to the AD for for us for sports. Feel free to give whatever donation, whether it's money or it's athletic equipment. Just always feel free to do that type of stuff. I mean, really, you don't even have to stuff it on campus. Just be be willing to do those things, whenever you get time, and just never forget about where you came from. And I want to empower every alumni to understand the last thing I just said, always be willing to do those extra efforts here and there, to just never forget about where you came from, and always support and encourage the next generation that's coming up after you, so on. And yeah, my niece loves you. I'm going to have to explain this to a ton of people as time goes on, because a lot of people who did not go to school with me, 22 and after, you all have no clue of what that slogan is, what it means, and where the heck it comes from. I'm NJ to the city. That's where it comes from. You didn't grow up on that slogan unless you followed my Snapchat over the last however many years. And so on. The slogan "Nease loves you" is one of my most popular, and I look forward to preaching to kids, in the future in droves about this slogan, because they're definitely gonna want to know again the rich history within it, and so on. From my tenure, from my time of being at the school, "Nease loves you" was a slogan that I came up with to again continue to push the best of Nease school spirit in and out of the classroom, in and out of school. The best of Nease school spirit. It pretty much means that the student body, let alone the faculty, staff, and administration, and really just anybody associated with the school in any type of way, we all love you. We all love you. We're all one big happy family. We're all on the same team. We all love each other, even if we don't always show it in the same way as the next does, and so on. That's a big part of what it means. And I understand some people might not feel that they're a part of one big happy family when they're at Nease, let alone any other school, but that's exactly why I'm still involved in the school. So eventually, as I continue to make my rounds, supporting the school in all the ways that I do, you will feel that, because one of the top ways you're going to feel it, other than through being around me, is through the shirts that I will be providing to you. NJ to the City says, Nease loves you. So believe it, live it, breathe it, and own it, and so on. That is one of the t-shirts that will be flying around Nease High School for years to come, because I do want you to understand, whether I end up coming back as an official employee or not eventually, I think I will, I just don't know when, but whenever I do, I want y'all to definitely, again, I'm giving my legacy, pieces of my legacy to you all. I want you to understand that from the highest to highs that I can explain it to every current student that's watching this and future student. I'm pretty much giving, pieces of my legacy to you, with slogans like Nease loves you. And I want everyone to understand, we love each other here. This is a family. This is a team. This is the franchise, our franchise. This is the kingdom, our kingdom. This is the jungle. We take care of it. And we pride ourselves on bringing out the best in it through working with as many people across the board, as we can. We don't have to agree on everything, but there's core values of how to uplift and market and promote this school's name and image and likeness that we will continuously to uphold till the end of time, and so on. So your boy the man, NJ to the City with that. Nease loves you is definitely my slogan, one of my various slogans for the school, and I look forward to continuously preaching this in droves to all future students that are not only at the school now, but are coming to the school so they can, again, know how to build their legacy through slogans like Nease loves you. Your boy the man, NJ to the City, out. Again, my YouTube channel, Brother Nation Entertainment, for more of these quality videos I've been filming over how many years. I love you. Welcome soon.